Oh, it's time to find the Clayman's niece. We've got our lovely lineup of folks who I think might have words to say with Sun Quan, who I'm assuming we are like gonna be like we're going for Sun Jian again, and I'm assuming based on the description that we are gonna reunite the Sun family. So hopefully this will be like, hello, can we fucking not, please? I have now solved my big problem with my giant foam head. Let's keep going.
Sun Quan returned to Orochi.
I've been considering bumping the difficulty back down to normal, but to be honest, like I did a little test run of the previous level we did, which was the same difficulty, and I didn't really notice a difference in terms of how well I did. It's just attacks were damaging me less, basically. So
the news filtered through to Sun Ce that both his brother and his father would soon be executed.
Oh. We've actually not bothered keeping you anymore.
Place at Komaki Nagakute, under the direction of Dong Zhuo and Da Ji.
I mean, this is a trap, clearly.
In a last desperate attempt to save his father and brother, Sun Ce hastily assembled an army and set off.
Clearly we're trying to lure you into Five Guys so we can steal all of your burgers and fries. That's how they get them. You didn't know that, did you?
Why did your brother not escape?
They want you to think.
Why would he return to Orochi? Surely he knows that he faces certain death. He will be blamed for the defeat at Hefei.
Yeah, well.
Perhaps he wants to die? To die and leave the future of Wu in your hands, my lord.
That's a bit much, possibly.
Don't worry. Plans are already in place to save him, and to rescue my father.
Both father and son have escaped the gallows.
Hey, I did it.
Excellent work, you two. This is the best news I've heard in a long time.
I did it just now, getting them away.
I never thought it would pay off to have experience working for Orochi. But I was able to describe to Hanzo where father was being held, and he set him free. Oh, thank you so much.
That was that easy, huh?
Complete.
All you needed was the famous ninja from the famous ninjas society.
All that's left is to reunite with my father, and then our family will be back together at last.
Alright, well. The big fucking rescue happened off screen. We're just now... I guess for some reason we couldn't bring him with us. I'm not sure. There are many ways things could have panned out this way. I shan't get too many hairpins stuck in my face about it. Well, I guess we did have our big, like, confrontation with Sun Quan.
This time I promise I'll save you.
Was it Chuan? I've heard both. They keep...
The enemy defenses are robust. We need to distract them.
I guess between every one of the Warriors games, they keep discovering that the names might actually have been something else.
I would be nowhere without you, my faithful retainers.
I don't know.
We'll head south and rescue my father.
I don't know, and I can't remember what the most recent information was.
Where did you come from?
I came from Splaus. Have I... This is the right place for me to have gone in. I wasn't paying attention to anything that was being said just now. I thought... I read that as father is in the wealthiest generation.
Who's keeping score?
I couldn't ask for a better
which hits unpleasantly, but let's open the gates. Stop that. Right, I've swished everybody. Oh, pick that up in my little pockets. Where am I going next? I don't recall the fucking plan. What was the... Right, We must have needed to open the gates there for some reason. We want to break into that garrison. We want to break into seemingly just every garrison.
Make sure they go home worse for wear.
This stage is too grand
Make
for
sure they
novices like
wear
you.
the hat. Oh, hello.
You are only fit to be cut down by the hero.
Hurt me.
Plans are in place. Time to execute.
Don't hurt me in this
They are
place.
setting us a trap. And that unit is the base.
Okay, we are like the actual go in and get the thing done unit, I guess. Everybody else is attacking all over the source.
Outfought at every turn.
Everywhere there might be source, we can issue the attack order, you see. That's why I went round spreading ketchup over the battlefield. I can instantly transmit my voice through it. This is my stand power.
If we retreat now, we could never face our lord again.
Blow up a few times. We love to rally. Don't bring anyone else in. I love how you stand in there doing all sorts of fucking crossword puzzles. And if you'd kept doing that and that was all you were doing, that would have been fine. The problem was when you brought in enemy reinforcements. Which, I'm sorry, but you can't convince me that that's part of the crossword. I'm not fucking falling for that again. Am I... Oh, dear.
I hope I was of some use.
They're running us right through the fucking middle of the road. I'm guessing it has to be down here, right? Like the people are over where the sleep'll go. Explode. Explode everybody round that sort of place. Around and around. Let's let you recover your funny numbers a little bit. Come on, fucking fuck. I don't need you to keep standing back up. It's rude to stand in the war. Come on. Come on. I'm here doing it. Look, we have big archery. My big archery that I'm capable of is the funniest archery you've ever seen. Every arrow has a joke written on it. And they're really high quality jokes. They're not like Christmas cracker jokes, which are deliberately bad, because then, like... It's actually, there was, like, I think an episode of QI where they talked about the psychology of this. Like, a good joke some people might still not get. So, like, even if the joke is technically good, there is a risk of it dividing the room, whereas if the joke is bad, then everybody's groaning at it together. Which is an interesting way of looking at it. Oh, you're, like, almost dead. I'm sorry that you almost died while I was explaining Christmas crackers to the masses. I realise that's fucking unfortunate. He did not, I did that. Oh, it's hard to...
A fool such as you is worth less than the sum of its parts. I won't lose a second time.
So I'm just sort of... I feel like, to be honest, they're dying as quickly as they were in normal mode. It feels like the health bars are physically longer, but like they seem to be going down faster as well. Did they just stretch the width of them, thinking I'd not noticed? It's impossible to know for sure. Can we, like, get to the part where I've, like, rescued my family, please? Thank you. Oh, flop. The big flops.
You'll soon see how dangerous an uncaged tiger can be.
Threaten you with a sword.
family is reunited. Brace yourself, Orochi.
Hurrah. We're now here.
Father, Quan! I can't believe it! together at last!
We did this! Let me out! Let me out! I want to go to war!
Thank goodness. Now let's counterattack.
Oh, you like actually fucking plunked all of my blunkuses right through, didn't you?
happy day!
No one's left in the way. Now we're having a war. Now we're having a goddamn war. That's like... Yeah, that base in the bottom right that they're all heading towards doesn't have any actual significance in terms of the mission. I'm glad. Hello, Huashong. You've got to perish now because of all of the gladness that I'm participating in. Cannon attack! Cannon attack! Hurt the people who get hurt now for winter solstice. Just. I can't say solstice on the first try. It's really like in order to just say solstice that time, I had to have it like be a continuation of the same sentence. Like there, you can hear I began a new sentence, and I couldn't fucking say it anymore. Oh. I wanted you to get knocked off a horse. I wanted you get knocked the fuck off a horse right today, please. You see? And then that would have been fine. That would have been fine. I would have blown up your feet like normal, and then everybody else would have blown up as well, because they all agree fine to do. I don't like how you're all taking credit for my fingers! I'm actually going to take this horse. It's a relatively fast one. I don't know if it's as fast. Yeah, no, with the bloody apples that I'm eating, anybody can be believed. Hello! Stop! Okay, yeah, no, in fairness, that move would have killed them in one blast. Ordinarily. I guess it's just mine funny eye play a big trick. One simply can't know. One simply can't know for sure without seeing all the numbers fly up. I don't usually like it when all the numbers fly up. On screen I find it distracting. If there's an option to turn that off, I typically do. But sometimes, it's the only way you can know for sure that— oh, cartwheel! My big cartwheel is your favourite, and I can prove that, right? You may try and deny it, but I know you're a secret pirate. Oh, yes. I've seen you in the pirate festival, wearing a mask. I mean, to be honest, I didn't see past the mask, so I don't know for a fact it was you. I suppose there could have been some distinctive mark on your body somewhere. There could have— oh, hello! What you have done is unforgivable. Who— oh, fuck. Someone's crunched. You crunched, you absolute shit. I need you to be able to survive on your own for a little bit. Well, shall we see it? Shall we take the opportunity to see it in normal mode then, and see how much of a difference that makes?
After his defeat,
I don't think it makes all that much of a difference, but I suppose we'll know for sure once we know for sure. What are you? The fuck are you? Let's see if I can comprehend the description of what's going on. He's already surrounded all of his trousers. There's no use. Alright, this couldn't have been our base of operations because it was theirs at the start.
We need to distract them with a decoy. We will launch a decoy attack from the center. Where did you come from?
I love a decoy attack from the center.
And I will take the northern garrison.
Okay, now I've understood what the plan is. Now I've actually understood what's going on, and that's all fine.
No mercy.
I was doing everything correctly. I'll tell you what it is. I think, like, with normal on this difficulty is, like, the equivalent of hard in the early stages. It seems to have worked out that way. And like, I'm sort of at the point with all of these characters where they're not appreciably leveling up. Like, it's not making a huge amount of difference, the individual character progress they're making, so maybe we sort of equalise all of the bequalations. I'm here to do it properly this time. Oh, fuck you, where did you all come from? You're all in and around. I can't hardly cock all this, can I? You're in better condition, but still sort of a bit fucked. It's amazing how quickly you can fucking bleed to death when you really put your mind to it. I'll tell you what, another thing, like I'm sort of assuming that you need to match pace sort of the gameplay and objective, like the clearing up of objectives with like the rate at which the notifications can keep up with what you've done. But like if you wait that long, often like you'll have failed something, because the rest of the war is still going on at its normal pace. So you can't wait to be informed. You can't wait to be informed. Everyone will be dead by then. All of the bloody telegrams don't mean a blessed thing. I'm in the goddamn navy with your sister's face, right? Let's do this. Let's fucking harm you. Do you want to be harmed? Like this? I did the big attack. You didn't say that last time. Is that because it counts as me having done you this time? Right. Horse. I think the only horse sort of worth having when you've got the speed enhancements on is sort of red hair. There's a big red horse called Red Hair, as in the animal. And there's like an equivalent one from the Samurai Warriors games, and that's sort of you have to explicitly have a horse ability on in order to get that. Which I could replace the normal movement speed ability with having a big fucking horse about us. But like, I don't know, then I feel like my normal movement speed is too low.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Like, this honestly feels about right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my face isn't justice. But, well, hey. You see, I feel like you went down too quickly, though. It's difficult to calibrate. It's difficult to calibrate the experience to what I would consider a worthwhile ham sandwich. But like that's I guess sort of where the criticism of brainlessness maybe comes from with these. You do just sort of swap them all out the bimpus. Like either you're rinsing them or they're rinsing you, and that's sort of the nature of how this combat system works. That's what my wife says when confronted by apes. So, if I go... Cheeky boneless.
To stand against Lady Daji used to do
Hello.
nothing more than proclaim
No, you're
your
not
own ignorance.
You're not the same person.
One's head is not
You're not actually the same person this time. I just don't know. I don't know about it, gang. I don't know about the fucker bunch trampoline.
It is unlucky that you have come across.
I don't. You didn't have to fling me. You didn't have to fling me like that. But I can do this. I can pull.
It is difficult to fight.
How'd you like being dead like those? Oh fuck! That was so much XP I just put into the pocket of a man who's at max level. Oh. Look, You die, and then you get out of my sight. I'm only gonna continue making the same fucking mistake as long as this happens. It has to not be a coach whip snake serpent. So how about you're on fire? The fire never quite does it. You're always on the... Oh, hello. Hello. I'm covered in smoke. I'm doing my dance. Well, hey.
How do you like my dance? Deadly enough?
Right, usually like most significant officers in like mainline games would have an introduction cutscene like that. I guess just because like you're one of the few in this case that we want. You're an original character. You're an original character, do not steal. And you're in the sky forever because there's 16 of us all juggling you. Maybe I'm wasting my time trying to make this look like a... I'm trying to make this like a normal hack and slash where you fight them and they fight back properly, and maybe there's just no way...
Will be your last day in this godforsaken place.
Maybe there's just no way around all of it. But I shall see. Maybe I'll like start on hard mode, and then if that feels like it's getting untenable, I'll like bump it down for the next attempt. Hello! Do you understand?
I can see now that Sun Ce's unpredictability and Sun Quan's stubbornness were not merely wins, but were out of consideration for the future of Wu. I think I can finally see why it is that so many great warriors are willing to be led by them.
Thank you, history's famous Ranmaru Mori. Nope, that's all. That's the entire conversation. We're not gonna have the reunited family like have a few words. Alright, interesting choice. Weird scene. Weird scene, like, to be honest, like, not enough time is spent on on Ranmaru's motivations for being here for me to have remembered that not understanding their motivations was like a plot point. What a silly way for this, all meaningless. I've got all 10s. I've got all 10s across the fucking pond, haven't I? I don't need this. Right. Well, that's that, and this'll be this. So tune in next time when that comes true. Why don't ya? Goodbye for now.